they'll do this every day from like 12:30 for about an hour, and then it happens again in the evening. So once in a while you get 3 sessions in a day, but usually it's only 2. They're flying over. See a jet now. And this isn't even really that bad. They will get that bad though, so don't you worry. Here's another one. He's kind of going away actually, it's not too bad. Alright, trying to get in here in this court real quick. We're at 3,300, right? 3,300. 16. How you doing? So I'm over here at 3,300 Marion. I don't know how I feel yet. I'm not feeling the love here yet. Let me see if I can change it around by going inside. But I would say the first thing that I don't know if is a turn off for you, I'm gathering it might be depending on how the house is laid out, but this is an attached property. See this right here? It's attached to the garage. All right, so I'm gonna go over here real quick. All right, here we go. It's attached to the garage, see? Right there. So I don't know if that makes this just an attached home. What I'm basically saying is, I don't know if you'll like the attached home, but you told me that was something you weren't really interested in. But the other thing is usually if it's in a condo, then I gotta look and see what the dues are and if they will, if there are dues and if they actually cover like insurance or stuff. Because usually when they're attached like that, there's a combined insurance. But also we have things like townhomes. So townhomes are attached and they don't have combined insurance. So we just have to check it out. All right, so far I'm not mad at it. I don't know how I feel about the floors, but it's not bad. All right, let's see. So that was the side door that we went in. I didn't realize that was like that. Sorry, guys. All right. Looks like it's been freshly painted, but it's not, it's a little sloppy here and there. They could have painted that. Not the cleanest closet, but yeah, it's a closet. So this, you can see that there, right? The paint looks terrible. And what's that? Oh, darn, I gotta go get another flashlight. There's no way I'm gonna survive without this. I'm gonna pause it. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay. Now, let's see. What is that? Or maybe it's just... Okay, so that was where that right there, that's just from... they also had high curtains in there because there's one there and then one there. Right there. All right. So not the best paint job, but I can get past paint. It's not too terrible. All right, so this is about maybe a 12 by 12 room. Not super big, but not super small. It's kind of a little mid room. Good secondary room. All right, got a little caulk action there. Looks like maybe this was kicked open at one time. They had to pop this off for some reason. Maybe it got stuck. Could have been domestic. Could have been kids. Kids will destroy your house. That's me how I know. All right, so we're missing a flying. And the paint again, just a little sloppy here and there. See that? It looks clean though, that's good. All right, let's get in here. Next room. Sorry, I gotta keep remember to do that. What are you looking at? Why are you looking at me? Why is this guy looking at me? All right. Anyway, we're missing the screen here. And then this room is, I believe, meant to be the master. Again, we just got some paint faux pas. The paint doesn't really bother me. That's easily fixed. But that kind of stuff does, though. I don't like that. All right. And then we've got some cosmetic stuff here. It looks like we had probably rope lights or something here. Who knows? Whatever it was. It created these little cosmetic divots all over. And again, here we are with the paint job again. All right. Little cosmetic thing there. Again, that doesn't bother me so much. Paint job, not that great. They went from dark to light. I just need a new tape guy, basically. Actually, that is blue tape. That's not paint. That's someone painted over the blue tape? Yeah, look. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, there's blue tape over there. All right, look at this. Oh my goodness. All right, well, it's a closet. They got new flooring down here, which is fine. But they didn't put in the quarter round, so this looks really sloppy. It's not winning. And then they got one piece of quarter round right there, so that's missing. And then this closet, needs paint. That's what I'm trying to paint match. So maybe they're still gonna paint this? Possibly. Got the things here. So, and the door's missing on this, but all right, so maybe they're still doing all the work in here. I'm not trying to be overly dramatic about it. Just the paint job is just like, see that? That's not shadow, it's the paint job. You hear the jets outside? That's it. All right, now you guys are from the area, so you already know that's just how it is here. But I just think it's only fair to tell you. Oh, look, I missed this opening the door. I just got a big patch job that didn't look that great. And again, paint job. Glad I closed that. And then this right here is a little suspect. I'm not happy with this. I haven't got past the bathrooms and the bedrooms. All right. Oh, yikes. All right. That's some 1990s. But I'm not mad at this. This is cute. A big tub and a great big tile surround shower. I like the tile. It's not like super modern, but it's still nice. And the floor, it has a slate look to it. I hate the countertop though. I would replace that with a slab of stone. I wouldn't necessarily get rid of the vanity, although this has a thing there. Just sand it down, wood putty, and paint it white again. These don't match. And this one needs to be replaced. This doesn't have a stopper in it. Definitely looks like it's been wet down to here before. See this? Not my favorite. Oh, there's your stopper right there. Sexy. All right. But at least it's not leaking. We got that going for us. Okay, hold on. Here's the jets. Oh, God darn it. Sorry. They just went over. They're not going directly over us right now. When they go directly over, it's very, very loud. We do get water bugs here. You see a bunch of them, that's different. You see one, I'm not, oh, and he's alive. Sorry, brother. Not my gig. I don't do La Cucarachas. All right. So this isn't bad. I think this was probably not meant to be I'm sorry, please remind me to not do it. Probably not meant to be a dining room. If I was gonna guess, I would think it would be the den area or the family room. I hate this ledge right here. I'm gonna show that to you in a second. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. All right, so this room at least is redeeming. The windows look like, this one's okay. It's dirty. See how that? And again with the paint. Who did they hire? Look at this. See that? It's terrible. This side too with the paint, y'all. Golly. All right, get past the paint, Harrison. And it is a little dusty up here. Might need the ducts cleaned a little. Oh, what was this? Jesus. All right, so I'm guessing this might be possibly a bathroom leak. We'll check it out when we go up there. I like the color of the carpets though. And I do like the size of this room. You got some storage right here, which is great. But again, the paint needs to be touched up. It's awful. Oh, this is your washer and dryer. Oh, I bet this was the garage. Yeah, this was the garage. I guarantee it. Okay, so the washer and dryer in here. The water heater is a 2019. Double check, make sure I was looking at the right thing. Yeah, 2019. All right. Fair. Well, maybe it wasn't the garage. There's a stairway. This can't be where they put the washer and dryer. Really? Although, maybe all of this is an addition? Which could be. They could have done a second and lower. Let's go out and look at this real quick. Oh, it's tricky. Huh. That could have been an addition. If they were attached to the garages before, I bet you they put an addition on top of the garage. Because I'm looking at the concrete, looks like it's been done right there. I guarantee you that's what they did. They converted the garage. The laundry was probably out in the garage, and then they put a top on it, and that's how the stairs got there. All right, I'm not mad at it. Added some room. What'd you get out of it? This would be, yeah, so this would have been the living room originally, and then this would have been, what, a 2-bedroom house? 1, 2. Really strange layout, though. All right, well, before I go upstairs, let me pick this kitchen apart. Okay, this is my favorite room so far. This has been my favorite so far, okay? What I hate is the craftsmanship on this beat up ledge right here. This is gonna make me crazy if I ever come back in here. And the mismatched grout. I would also, oh, here we are. We're here in plants. I mean, not plants, we're here in jets. Now, the cabinets look nice. They got a little wear and tear. Just a little. You hear that? All the doors are closed. All the doors are closed. That's what you're gonna hear. That's super loud. There it is. All right. Kitchen's not bad though. I like the setup of the kitchen. You got some wear and tear. I like the cabinets. They have a lot of wear and tear, so that needs to be painted. You can see wherever they were mopping, it's just kind of tearing it up a little bit down there. And you got some scratches here, which also can be easily overcome. But this isn't granite, it's Formica. It does look like you got some updated appliances, which is nice. But again, low wear and tear on the cabinets, right? Come down here, got a little more wear and tear on the cabinets. My guess is they probably had a family here, kids over in your house. All right, and then, all right, let's see. Not soft close. All right. That's the Black & Decker Space Maker. All right, and then we've all seen that before. Actually, I guess let me get right here. Put something in there. I'm gonna leave that for them. Good. All right, so you got a nice big farmhouse sink. That's great. Nothing leaking under there. I do like the countertops, even though they're not granite. I do like them. They are pretty and they look really nice on top of the cabinetry. And then you have this whole other coffee bar set up over here, which I think is great. So no pantry, but this could also be considered, you know, a pantry area right here. And then you have a gas. I'm sorry, is that gas or electric? Oh, but don't worry about this. It's just busted and hanging out of the wall. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. Maybe it just needs to be plugged in. It's electric. But then we have all this paint all over this. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Where is their agent on this? Why are you not telling them that, like, tighten this up? Look at that. What are we doing? Sorry about my language. Yeah. I'm not a fan. What is this? Oh, the panel. All right. Good times. All right, well, at least it's not agent, although it'd be nice if it closed. But it is in the dining room. All right, let me go upstairs real quick, and then we can do what we're gonna do. Let me go check out upstairs. Well, it seems gray, but actually the closer I get on it, it's a blue speckled. And at the top it's something completely different. All right, that's the back side of the house. Really kind of weird. Beautiful. Winning me over with this. Closets. Lovely. Love how big it is. A little extra wasted space over here. Just make the closet go all the way across and just create the dream closet. Because you've got plenty of room here to make it happen. That's what I've done. Just bring the closet all the way over. Put the TV right there. Put the bed right here. Oh, we got this other something. All right. Let's see. Linen closet. All right, so we got this walk-in shower, but I'm seeing some things that cause me concern. All right, so let's get into it, shall we? First thing, there seems to be a lot going on up here. I'm sure it's just because water's getting on it, but why didn't they tile that? Why would you put that much electricity that close to that much water and then wonder why it's staining, right? Let's keep looking. All right, and then here's the other thing. See this? That's what it's supposed to look like. See this? Not so much. Shoddy. What the fuck are we doing? Looks like shit. All right. And this weird caulk thing going down here. Now I'm sure it needed it. Gotta keep everything sealed, right? That's probably could have been what caused that water leak downstairs. Is this water getting in, going down, creating thing. Water finds gravity, which is how it works. And we got some pretty dirty grout. But let's get past this. We have a little mark on the vanity. All right. Yeah, that's what caused that. That right there. Keep your toilets tight. That's how they get loose. But you got a broken piece of, you know what I'm trying to say, tile. Could use a little caulk. This. And then another piece of broken tile. And that all needs to be caulked back there. So, one vanity. That's been banging against the wall for a little bit. Whoa, what we got going on in here? My goodness. Okay, so corrugated vent pipe is not code, but the reason why they did it is because if there was anything up here before and they had to change the vanity out, it may not have lined up with the plumbing. so they'll put corrugated pipe in. The downfall is that they feel like it gets clogged in here, but really it's about the same. And all you gotta do is unscrew it right here and here, take it off, clean it out, and you're good to go. But that right there, that's water and something rusting. Looks like a couple Allen wrenches, honestly, that they had sitting over here. That looks like an Allen wrench to me. I could be wrong, but that's what I think that is. And then whatever the water was. But it's not leaking now, so whatever it was, it's good now. But it just looks weird down there. Yeah, that's where the old vanity was right there. See? All right. Oh, wait. There's the Allen wrench. Okay. Cool. Good times. We get in here, get a little piano really quick. That used to be a skylight. They just painted over. Let's not fill it in anything. We're just gonna paint it over. Cool. And we got some minor tape separation right there. It's just mostly cosmetic, but I want to show it to you anyway. And then maybe a little grout down here might be good. A little grout maintenance. That's where the probably bathroom toilet paper holder was, so they got that. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, they had a TV in here? Cable, hey. All right, and again, not the best paint job, but I could live with it in here. Okay, here's the piano of the bedroom. And I love the skylights. I have skylights all over my house, and it just makes getting up so much easier when the sun is up. Golly. Who's this person? Why are we all slowing down? Everybody looking at this house? Where are you going? Oh, that's the neighbor. Okay, so that's the neighbor's thing right there. And they're just peeping me for some reason. I don't know why, but... All right. And so this would have been the addition, and this would have been the backyard. And there isn't a lot of yard here, so we're going to go and try and find the yard. And I guess this is your thermostat. Oh, well, yeah, okay, we're going to put that back on. Whoops. Got that best paint job, though. All right. And this, you have a pop seal on this window right here. This yard, I mean, I don't know what to say. Let's go find the yard. No, there is no filter in that intake right there. Which means that your unit is probably a little dirty. Okay, let's do this real quick. I'm sorry I keep making you guys nauseous with that in and out, zoom in and out, but I'm gonna double check my locks real quick, get out of here and go see if we can find a yard for you guys. Get one more in here, and maybe sorry about that. It could be done. It's not a bad house. It's just a bunch of ticky-tacky stuff. Just a bunch of ticky-tacky stuff. And just trying to figure it out. But I do think at some point this was a garage. Okay. Well, so this is the backyard. That's just what I was looking down on in the backyard. Right here, all this back here. Look at that little. So, I mean, storage, I guess. Not do anything else with it. That's what it used to look like. They didn't side this. You got here and decided you were going to stop siding the house? The hell? It didn't make any sense to me. It needs to be caulked, sealed. This window's having some issues. I'm surprised they haven't had any issues on the inside. Yeah, this is not... Please don't move into this house. I don't like this house. There's your well pump for the yard or whatever you have going on. You have this nice little shed back here. That's great. But everything else is kind of horrifying. You know, I'm not into it. Maybe if you are, I will support you anyways. If that's what you want, I will get it. But if I have any input, I feel like we could do better. We're not going to rush it and get into this. I do like how they sunk in the fire pit, though. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not bad. But the rest of it, I mean, it's not bad out here. The roof isn't super new. You probably got about maybe 5-10 years left on that with repair. And you're right next to the road, so you're hearing the traffic, which doesn't really bother me, but I'm trying to find the age tag on this. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's there. It's pretty worn. Let's see. Looks like that is 12/16. That's probably the 12th week or the 12th month of 2016. That's how it's usually done. So not old, but about 10 years. You probably got about 3 or 4 years left on this. Maybe 5 if you take really, really good care of it. Let's see. You got a little entry right here. It needs to be sealed up. We're gonna get critters. I don't like this house. Nothing about it is appealing to me right now. Hopefully you're feeling the same way. All right, let's see what we got. And that's questionable, especially with the roof looking the way it does right now. It's not terrible, but why do we have a moisture stain in the ceiling? How did I miss that before when I came in here? And again, some of that great, great paint. All right. Lots of cobwebs up there too. All right, let's get out of here. They're just, oh, wait a minute. I don't know what that is, but I'm glad I look up all the time. And then don't worry about this busting out ceiling right there. And then what is this? Whole big, yeah, that's because that was probably the lodge and all this was added on too. But they did a terrible job doing the seam. But this is all good. Like, I'm sorry. All this is good. Like, I love the way they opened this up. And honestly, I think they could have really done a good job. Well, there's a stairway right here, so they can't really do that. So, all right, well, this is what it is. This is where I'm at on things. I'm going to send this to you, and then you'll let me know how you feel about it. I think you're going to think the same thing, though. And we couldn't replace that? Like, how hard is it to replace that? And maybe mud that just a skosh better? Golly. That right there. Guarantee you that's the upstairs. That's where the toilet is. Up there, go around here, bathroom, right there. That's where that's coming from. And then they didn't even fix the toilet. What are we doing? Patch the hole, fix the toilet. Yeah, please don't buy this house. This was the original master, so you got two of them, or maybe it was. Yeah, this probably was. It didn't have a bathroom. Yeah. All right. Light doesn't go off. Nope. There we go. Get this up too. Sorry, guys. Oh, look, I even missed this. I was so focused on the other stuff. Yeah, you're not getting this house. We're calling it. There's no way. Because you're going to call me to sell it again for you a couple years and be like, please don't let me sell that shit bucket. All right. Although I would have had you prep this house way better than this. Golly. All right, let me get in the car, kind of do a drive about, but I don't know, it's not my favorite neighborhood. It just looks, yeah, I don't know what it is, what I put my finger on it, but it just seems, there's no landscaping. Nobody has any landscaping. And it's not just because it's like winter, because it's like warm. I'm wearing a coat, but it's literally probably about 50 here today. It was about 65 here yesterday. So things are growing. I saw flowers at my house. There's just nobody landscapes, which kind of is like a thing for me. Like, because, you know, the nicer neighborhoods, they got flowers and bushes and landscaping, and it doesn't look, you know, the fence doesn't look like that. I think we can do better. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, look, here more, that paint job. Look at this paint job. Golly, guys. All right, let's try out of here. Okay. That would be the rest of your yard right there.
You're going to hear about displacement,
spot.
geographic labor shortage, and job retraining.
And there's
Which is
trash on the
all,
street. I just don't.
messages that's true, but they're going to be trying to say, hey, better paying jobs are available here. Because remember, it's election.
Yeah, so let's go to this. And, Jeff, I'm going to come to you with this one here. U.S. dollar set
Sorry,
for the
guys.
biggest drop in a decade after Trump's trade.
Pause. Okay. I'm trying to get it paused so you could hear. Okay. Got this little loop in here. We're going this way. We're going that way. And we're pulling out. Oh, we're not pulling out too close. There's cars. And I'm sorry if I'm jumbling all over the place with this. Hopefully you're not getting nauseous from trying to watch the screen. All right. I mean, we're growing banana trees over here. Look at that. All right, we were expecting to see it. Yeah, like these people, you can't see, but they've got so much stuff out front. It looks junky. It just looks junky. Like, clean your yard up. And Pharaoh's gone, sorry. All right, now the cool thing about over here, there's tons of shopping and conveniences, okay? So like plenty of places to go eat, plenty of places to get your car serviced, plenty of places to go, you know, there's a gym nearby, you have all the conveniences over here. So that there is that. I just am not digging this particular neighborhood. I think it just looks, I feel like we can do better for what you're looking for resale, for all of it, right? I feel like we can do better. But you're also really close to the interstate over here, so your drive time anywhere. If you're going to Dam Neck, you're going to hit the back way, which is the other way that we just came. If you feel it necessary to hit the interstate, which will just kind of take you a little bit longer. And there's malls and stuff the way that we're going right now. So it's all going to be very convenient for you over here. I just think different neighborhood. And then pretty much where we're at. I'm trying to show you a little bit more, but we're basically at stoplights right now. It's pretty much going to all look like this until we get on the interstate. But these townhomes over here, I don't like those either. I've been back there. They just kind of look a little... Let's just keep looking. We'll find something we like, but just so you know the area. Pardon me. And then you can still hear the jets going overhead. Shopping houses. Take this right. Gym, there's a gym over here, Planet Fitness. If you go this way, actually down Princess Anne too, there's a One Life. I like One Life better than Crunch or Planet Fitness, but there's a giant Crunch right over here if you need the gym. All the cars are here now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to navigate with my and drive. It's not the best thing to do, but I'm working on it. All right, well, you kind of get the idea. I'm going to go ahead and sign off and send you this video, and hopefully you hate this house, and then we'll just find a better one.